Hello, and you're watching an SEO Content Machine next changelog video for the month of May. I will cover most of the big feature additions that have been added to SEO Content Machine. Now, the first one you should be aware of is in the Mass Article Creator. I'm going to create a new article creator task. Now, when I go over to the content inserts, subheadings, you'll notice that there are a bunch of new strings. So now you can customize the output of your subheading. And you can do that in two ways. The first way is you can actually change what text appears in your subheading. So this is the generic macro, which is subheading. And if you wanted to say add your keyword after each subheading, I would click here and paste it in. And now it's going to be subheading and keyword. And this is going to appear in my article whenever a subheading gets inserted. Now, if you look closely, you notice there are a couple of new macros at the bottom. So one of them says underscore title. So it gives you your subheading in title caps. You got one in lower for lower caps, same thing with your keyword. There's been a change to the way the scraping works as well. Previously, you would always get scraped subheadings that would be processed by SEO Content Machine and be made into title caps. Now instead, SEO Content Machine is going to scrape your subheadings from the internet and it's going to preserve the casing that originally appeared in the source articles. So now you can decide if you want everything to be in title or in lower caps, or to leave everything in the caps it was as presented on the article. So this setting here exists for the subheading. If we scroll on over down to custom content, you'll notice exactly the same parameters and macros for the title string. Now you have the ability to affect both your subheading and your titles and customize them as you see fit. This is an update for the users of deepl translator. If you go down to the language lists, it's been updated and your selectable choices of languages have been increased dramatically from what it used to be. The writing assistant has now been renamed the AI writer. And if I open up a task, you'll see that the UI has been heavily updated. So now you need to write content in sections. So you add a section by clicking on the button and you choose a title that is related to what you want to write. And when you click generate, so now the AI writer will take into part of its prompt when suggesting content to you this title. As you can see, the generated content is related to this section. You can delete, remove, and switch the order of sections. Now I'm going to delete all sections. This is your default view. It says add section. If you want to get a mapping back to the old original writing assistant UI, it's basically the same, but now instead of a blank canvas, you start with an add section and you can choose either a heading or a question to get your section started. So let's go with the questions and answers. And where you used to have a box to select sentences you wanted to insert, it's still available. You just click on add sentence and it gives you the list here. Now when I click my sections, if I look inside, my sentences are added. If I want to clear my used history, it's this button here. If I want to filter out sentences, it's now available box down the bottom. Now in the rewriting tab is where you used to have the section where you could add and write content as you wish. But this has been moved to this section here. And if you want to add a spinner, because the AI generator doesn't understand spin tags, your rewriting tool has been moved to a separate section. It includes your preview, your spin, and your export tools. Now, if I go to generate, if I make any changes to this box here, anything I had in a rewrite gets removed and re-updated with the contents of the generate. So you're going from left to right. This is your workflow going forward now. If you have any questions about this changelog, please feel free to send me an email, info@seocontentmachine.com.